Hey everybody, welcome to Grimgrimoire. So, real quickly to kind of brush off on things, technically this game, as we will find out when we start to dive into it, has an art style familiar of that of if you're familiar with either Odin's Sphere or more recently probably Dragon's Crown perhaps. And we're going to dive into the game. In all honesty, I have no idea if the gameplay is going to be the same or it's going to be different compared to Dragon's Crown or Odin's Sphere, but we're going to dive in it and discover it ourselves.
Please, call me Professor. I will do my very best to instruct you.
This is a dream come true.
Our teachers are all famous magicians. Study hard under any teacher you like.
Wait, not by you? Someone else?
Lectures are scheduled around you. Nothing should be rushed, you know.
Okay.
Now, let me introduce you to the caretaker for your room.
The name's Gav. Nice to meet you.
Okay.
Oh, how cute. You're an elf, right? I've never met one before. Cute? I'm not cute. Now handsome. Yeah, that's more like it. Go on and say.
Cocky little guy, ain't he?
Handsome.
I almost forgot. There is something I have to tell you. Do not wander the halls at night.
Why? She's got a frog on her head. Does she realize that? Or is that somebody else entirely? Like, why is there a frog on her head?
I'm Margarita's surprise. And on my head is my familiar, Shirley.
Okay, her last name is Surprise. And her familiar, which, wow, that's a familiar? Okay, just plain frog, but whatever, is named Shirley. Surely I was surprised, or supposed to be surprised, was I? Just, oh gosh.
I heard that after we graduate, we'll even be able to enter the royal palace. We could get lucky, you know? I'll try my best. I'll become a great magician for my brother's sake.
She's not as cocky as I thought she would be, in all honesty. You know, judging by the cover, I figured she'd be a cocky one, but no, she's more pleasant.
Hey, where are you going? Oh, I just want to feel the night air. Did you forget what the professor said? You wouldn't survive long out there. You see, sometimes the ghost of a scary witch stalks these halls on a quiet night. Just like tonight. A man met the witch in the hallway. And then what happened? The witch took him away. The professors couldn't do anything to help him. But here's the scary part. 3 days later, he was found, cruelly tortured.
Some tell me that's not completely true.
And his face was unrecognizably... Ah! Is it the witch's ghost? Open up! Hurry! That's Margarita's voice! Oh no! Oh, that was scary. That witch's ghost nearly found me. You wouldn't live long out there either. But you won't stop until you get caught. Leave me alone, Shorty. Sometimes there's nothing better than a moonlit stroll. I'm just glad you're okay. But if the ghost is so dangerous, why don't the teachers get rid of her? She's perfect for keeping naughty kids in their rooms at night.
Can't blame them with that logic.
Her presence has faded. It seems the witch has passed.
The frog speaketh.
Really? Then let's go. Sorry for coming so late. Thanks, Lilith. I think I'll pass on the night air. You be careful. It's better for us both. I will. I'm going straight to bed.
Something tells me I doubt that. Okay, we have a lot of options that we can go with. We have, let's see, prologue. We have the night before. And then we have day 1, but then we also got trial stage 01. Okay, I'm not sure. I mean, oh, bonus. Okay. So we have the story entry, obviously, being out of the prologue, and then, of course, day 1. But then we have trial stage. So, what does that mean? I don't know. I guess we go ahead and try the trial stage and see what happens. Is sweet just really pathetic sweet? Because then you have easy and normal. Like, that's the weird thing. Put sweet, but then easy. It's like, what? I'm just gonna go with normal. Hopefully it won't devastate me like how Adult did in the last game. So let's just go with normal and see what happens. I am kind of curious as to how the gameplay works.
Here's where I get to show my skills.
Destroy all enemy rooms. Okay. How does this work? I don't know what I'm supposed to do, but I imagine I'm supposed to expand the halls? I think that's what I have to do, is just expand the halls. Well. Learning the controls is not easy, though. I will say that much. See what happens whenever we get near it. Someone tells me that's not the rune, but yet it's like... I may be wrong, but I think we're just moving them is all we're doing. Is that the rune? I think it is.
You want something?
Yeah, inspect this rune right here, I think.
Okay.
Best to grab a second person while we're at it. That way you don't die a painful death. Wait, what's this? What the? What's going on? What? Where? What?
You want something?
Yeah, get over here. Why are you not attacking? Should I have really just charged right in and not know how to fight? That was a worthless adventure. But then again, we only had just started. It didn't really teach me anything, so I guess that's where we just gotta do day 1, because we already did night before, so... Okay, here we go. This might be where it actually teaches us how to play the game, so... Here we go.
Magic is a supernatural power. To control it, we must use the power of spirits. Small elves who live in the forest are especially friendly towards people. They may be whimsical tricksters, but they're also known for being good to us.
Are they? I mean, yeah, whimsical tricksters might be the word to use, but they're also a pest, probably, depending on the prank they pull.
Learning to borrow their power is always the first step to becoming a magician. Now, through the doors in the back, let's try actually using magic.
Are we actually playing... I think we are. I think we're finally using, Okay. Hopefully it'll teach us finally, because I would like to know how to...
Because of their diligence, no elf can refuse to lend his powers to a magician.
Nice to meet you, friend of elves.
Okay, I think he's doing something, but I'm not sure what. Okay. Branches and... Huh? Okay, so that's what it was. So it creates the shrubbery in order to collect the mana. Alright, I gotcha. Okay, good. So it's not completely destroyed permanently. It just needs to be rebuilt. I gotcha now. Okay, yeah, I gotcha. So, slowly it builds up the mana as it collects it. So in other words, if we summon more elves, which will require more mana, obviously, it will continue to build mana. Interesting.
I'll do my best.
Okay. So in other words, we can have 2 gather the mana and continue to grow it. But only 1 at a time from the way it looks. Now, this should be interesting. Just gotta wait it out, obviously. Because we can only summon once it gets to be 50. It's gonna be slow at first, but it'll speed up in just a little bit.
My best.
This is gonna get crowded real quickly, actually. At least that one was smart. It decided to go to this side to where that way I can call it better. It realizes it's getting crowded over on that side. I'm going to step... that one decided to... Wait, isn't? Okay, that's going...
You want something? I'll do my best.
It's getting crowded all of a sudden.
I'll do my best. You want something?
Well done. Now don't forget, this is the first step to using magic.
Thanks, everyone.
That was relatively easy now.
Today, I will teach you how to build your magic to use the power of fairies. Fairies can fly around freely and can even pass right through walls and floors.
That would come in really good handy, actually.
But unlike the elves, these ladies are freewheeling and hard to control. If you can get them to cooperate, you'll find their magical bows quite useful.
That's not very nice, old man. Are you saying that we're selfish?
What are you girls doing out here? Well, it can't be helped now. It's time to practice, Miss Lilith.
She looks very displeased right there. Interesting. Okay, so I don't even have to worry about, like, picking one at a time. I can select all of them and they can do the same direction. That comes in handy. Okay, yeah. Here we go. This is where they're finally going to be useful.
Okay.
Oh, interesting.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine.
Oh, that is so handy. Okay, now we're learning the controls a lot better now. That's going to come in so much handy right there. Yeah, that's going to really... What's so great about that is that means that, say for example, I summon like 5 elves at the same time, but I still want them to go to the same crystal to continue gathering. I can just select that familiar, press up, and they'll all follow the same reaction. And instead of being lost with all the people that are swarming around, I can just... Oh my gosh, that makes a lot of sense actually. That's going to come in handy. And all of them go straight to the crystal. Awesome. And of course with the fairies, whatever demon shows up, I'll have them go straight to that demon to stop it. That's why we couldn't do anything. Okay, so first off, the reason why we failed trying to do anything in that trial run was because I didn't know if there was a crystal anywhere. I didn't even see the crystal, much less recognize it. So that was my first problem. I didn't even locate the crystal. The second problem, the reason why I couldn't fight back, was because the elves don't fight back. It's the fairies that do. But we have to upgrade the fairy ring in order to even remotely use it. Now I understand. And now we can actually summon fairies once that level up is complete.
Rid of all the demons in this room. But be careful. When they are badly hurt,
Oh boy. Here comes trouble. Just gotta keep an eye on everything to make certain. I don't know if they're coming or not. I don't know if I want to move them from their positions, because I'm afraid if I do... why not? Let's just go ahead. And we had a lot of fairies. Is that even possible to get that high of a score on a lesson? Dadgum!
My name is Lilith Bond. Are you a magician in training too?
I don't think she is.
A healthy body. Oh, I'm sorry. I like your smile. Can I touch it?
She's a very creepy one. Well, she is.
Huh? Sure.
Aren't we quick to get around?
And what the flip are you?
Good afternoon, my mischievous uncle.
Oh, how wonderful. Just what we need. A creeper!
From your head to those slender legs, how does it feel deep inside that body?
Creeper!
Just looking at you is enough to pique my interest. What can I say?
Very creepy!
Please stop it. You're making her uncomfortable.
You're making all of us uncomfortable.
Mind yourself, or your uncouth soul will learn the devil's definition of immoral.
This is where we pull the JonTron meme, everyone.
Bad touch! Bad touch! Stranger danger!
You teach? You're a teacher?
That just makes it worse. Okay, so we have yet another lecture to go through. So why not teach me more if there's anything else that I need to learn?
I was surprised to find that there's a devil teaching here.
Oh, here. I suppose it is startling at first, but there's not a finer teacher. Who better to learn the craft of sorcery from than a devil?
Makes sense.
But he is a devil, right?
He can't play any tricks here. He's only a teacher posing as a gentleman.
What in the world? Okay, we have Grimoire, Necromancy, Sorcery, and Alchemy. Yeah, I can remember that.
Declare sanctuary. The power of spirits work towards the gem, and this power protects its surroundings. Now, try to protect your own room, and at the same time, destroy mine.
Oh, we get to face after the teacher. How wonderful. Okay, thankfully it's right here. It's not too far off. I was about to say, are you going to be mean on me and just build it completely like 5 floors away from me? That'd be just like that. Okay, what do they do? Oh! That is so handy! They basically build a cannon defense.
You want something?
You know, what would happen if I built a second one?
Okay.
Like, would that be a good idea?
You want something?
Yeah, you know what? While you're out here, let's build a second one now.
Okay.
we'll just have these two build defenses.
You want something?
Wait a minute, maybe we've run out of magic. That's right. I gotta remember to not overuse magic, or otherwise I won't be able to build something.
You want something?
Yeah, it takes... Okay, I got you now, I got you. Noted. So in other words, I gotta wait it out.
I'll do my best.
You know what, while we're waiting, we'll just go ahead and have him...
You want something?
right here. Can these things get up? Don't look like they can be upgraded, so... Okay, never mind. Okay, let's have you...
An easy task. You want something? You want something?
Okay, it's not that easy.
Easy task.
That's fine. So far they're not moving, so I think I should be fine. But so far I'm not seeing any... I'm just now realizing the animation of that. How ironic. Like, how many fairies do I technically need in order to defeat that thing? I mean, I'm kind of concerned about what would happen if I just flat out move them out, you know? It's one of those things where it's like, I'm afraid to move them because chances are they'll probably crush me. Wait, there's... Ah, they're here. I knew someone was coming.
You want something?
Someone is being summoned. So in other words, they'll slowly get there in time.
You want something? You want something?
Yeah, at this rate I can only get one at a time. So in other words, after this next one, that's all the elves I need. Okay. As for you ladies, attack this.
You want something?
I'm here. Okay, fine.
Let's get you over here.
You're a quick learner. It may be early, but you can move on to the next course. You'll
Nice!
see Miss Opalnaria tomorrow. I will inform her that you will be coming.
How's that?
Did pretty good actually. That wasn't bad. I figured that they would just start swarming at me all of a sudden, but no, that was good. Also, they're a little bit too forgiving on the score. That's ridiculous scoring right there. It's like, oh god, even that number! Why give me that number? Which is ironic considering what we're dealing with.
Oh, the new student. Did I scare you? Hi, I'm Chartreuse, the alchemy teacher.
I like you better than the devil teacher, that's for sure!
Chartreuse was a handsome boy, but now he's just a miserable beast.
Ouch.
Opalnaria, looks are meaningless to those who can see inner qualities.
Your skin, as white as a blanket of snow. It was delightfully pale.
But now, I'm covered in fur. I'm not the same man you fell in love with.
Your body, slender like an ivory doll. Your blonde hair, soft and shiny.
Well, something tells me that you're really lusting over what he used to be.
I think I should be going now. Excuse me.
Probably be wise.
That was awkward. A devil, a lion, and then her. There are so many strange teachers here.
Strange ain't even the word. More like creepy. But I'm going to tell you right now, guys, this game is pretty daggum interesting. I definitely love how it is. It takes a long time for you to finally learn how the mechanics work and how to build the fortress and stuff like that. But I was not expecting a Castle Defender gameplay. You know, it's like, you know, after seeing Odin's Sphere and then of course playing through Dragon's Crown some time ago, I knew what I was going to get myself into, but not fully. I wasn't expecting a Castle Defender gameplay, which I love Castle Defenders. If they do a Castle Defender right, I can easily get hooked to it for hours on end. So this is definitely a good one. Highly recommended for anyone who's a fan of Castle Defenders. And if you love the art style of like Dragon's Crown and stuff like that, you'll love this one too. I guarantee it. It's very interesting. And I would love to go even further, but obviously that would just go on for hours on end, and I'm already out of time. But thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think about this? This is definitely worth visiting in a later time. But thank you so much. See you in the next episode. Catch you guys later.